Hello my besties and amores, welcome back to another episode of Painting with Epigalia, and welcome back to the Sexy Music Assassins official YouTube channel. So in today's tutorial we are going to demonstrate how to do an acrylic pour using an open cup. So without further ado, let's start. So all the materials that I'm going to use in today's video tutorial, please check out all the links in the description below, right? So this is the acrylic essentials. All right. So I'm gonna be using this. This came from the bottle, directly from the bottle. Just what we are going to do, right? That's it. And then I'm gonna be adding this same thing, acrylic essentials. It's the blue color. Alrighty. So we will just blend it, alright, until we cover the sides or the edges of this canvas. And if you are new watching this video, please don't forget to follow all my TSMA family Honest Meal, and please don't forget to click that like button and share and comment below, and please don't forget to subscribe. There you go. So just make sure that you balance it, alright? Kind of like that. See that one? Oh. Okay. There you go. Alright, my family. And I think we are ready. Okay. So in the middle, we are going to pour a black paint, alright? Just right in the middle. Just like so. And just make sure that you spread it out, right? Just like so. You can also experiment this, alright? It's like we are just playing with the colors. Just like what I'm doing right now. Just kind of like this. Right? Just like so. Alrighty. So now let's start, alright? Or if you want that a little bit more like watery, I say go ahead and add a blue. Just like so. That's just like that. And again, just kind of like spread it out. Just like so. I think we are ready now. And don't forget to put the excess paint on the edges of the canvas. And do the final editing later. Alright? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, family. So we will put the open cup. Alright, let's do the other side. Just like that. Open cup pour. Alright, family, let's do this. There you go. So think about what color you can see on the sky. Alright, and then just mix that color, add that color right here. There you go. So if you want to see the colors of Aurora Borealis, it's this. The colors that we are adding right here. Alright. We seldom see orange color, but if the aurora is high, then in some regions you can see them. Most of the colors you see are blue and green. And lots of green color. So in order for you to see the red color, the aurora should be like 200 miles away from the atmosphere. Let's add the yellow color. The yellow color, you can see this like 60 to 70 miles from the atmosphere. It's just below. The purple one, these are very, very rare. And let's open it just a little bit so it can breathe. Just enough for the colors to flow. Just like so. Let's add the red color, right? So you just have to guide the cup, alright? Where you want the cup to be. Just go ahead and guide it. And as you move the cup, you just have to add more colors to it. Alrighty. Okay, so let's do this. Like what I said, we have to guide the cup right where we want to see these aurora colors. By the way, this is 30 by 40 inch canvas. Looks like a burger. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Looks like a huge burger to me. Now this makes me hungry. Oh yeah. Now, if you're satisfied with the design, then I say you stop, okay? But before you do that, you have to get the heat gun, all right? So let's do that. Let me just put this down a little bit more. There you go. Just like so. Now we have to get the heat gun. Let's do that, family. So if you like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, and comment below, alright? painting tutorial, we're just gonna do, just grab your knives, alright, and we are going to put an indication of trees, alright? So let's do that. It's always nice to experiment and let's make use of our imaginations, alright? Just like so. Just like so. There you go, finally. Now, if you like this painting tutorial, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, and please comment below. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for watching the Sexy Music Assassins painting with TSMA Apagalia. Besties and Amoras, so this is the final painting look, alright? So in this painting tutorial, this is inspired by God's loving providence. As you see, if you read Psalm 33:11, it says, "The plans of the Lord stand firm forever. The purposes of His heart through all generations." Please open the book in Isaiah 14:27. It says there, "For the Lord Almighty has purposed, and who can thwart Him? His hand is stretched out, and who can turn it back?" In Ephesians 1:11, it says, "In Him we were also chosen, having been predestined according to the plan of Him who works out everything in conformity with the purpose of His will." You see, my besties and Amoras, God's providence. In His foreknowledge and power, God governs the world, the whole world, for the good of His people. You see, He provides for all creatures. If I say creatures, the animals, the human beings, the plants, the trees, etc. Primarily, through natural means like this, the fish in the sea, the birds in the wilderness, human beings. You see, God provides us food. So, you see, my besties and amores, God's plan and our choices, all of this means that the Bible teaches us an interesting paradox. That things must happen as they do, but things could happen differently. You see, God has decreed and designed all these things, the world as a whole. Yet we can determine what things happen in our lives. How could both of these possibly be true? On whose perspective you're looking it from? Is it from God's perfect perspective or human beings' perspective? You see, from God's perspective and His providence, things must happen as He has determined. Sometimes He does it through miracles, right? So from man's perspective, the choices we make do change our paths in life. So we are not pawns that are not only able to do the bidding of faith. We must not live as if we have no say in what happens. We can lengthen our lives by making healthy choices. Like what God has given us. God gave us the free will to decide what's best for us. To make healthy choices. Healthy choices. God even promises that a prayer of a Christian can change things. Have you ever experienced that when there is a calamity and you ask your brother or your sister who is a Christian to pray for you? For example, you have a fire, like a community fire, and you prayed, and all of a sudden God poured the rain. You experienced that power. You have experienced 1 week of fire, just like in Australia. And we prayed. And God answers prayer. You see, like in James 5:16, it says God even promises that a prayer of a Christian can change things. As He weaves that prayer into His divine plan, it is humbling, my besties and amores, to think that God tells us of His foreknowledge, His great governance of the world, His personalized care for His creatures. You see, God has loved His creation from before the beginning of time. Genesis 1:1, and continues to love His creation in time. Always remember, family, that God loves us all, you and me. And we are all sinners, and still God forgives. God gave us His only begotten Son, that whosoever loved him, accepts him, will not perish, but have everlasting life. That is God's loving providence. Alright, my besties and amores. I will see you all next time. Alright, always know that in the middle of this pandemic, you are not alone. You are not alone, my besties and amores. Look up and say a prayer, and God answers prayer. I love you all so much. I'll see you all next time. Thank you all so much for watching the Sexy Music Assassins YouTube channel, Painting with TSMA Epigalia. I love you all. Have a good one. Bye.